Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Legacy SMP server. We are in the Fantasy District, as you might be able to tell by the Orc village in the distance. And last time we did a whole ton of terraforming around here. We moved the entire river. And now we have our nice embankment there. The grass is almost spread all the way down now. And yeah, it's time to build ourselves a big Magician's Tower on top of this place, which is going to be awesome. And I brought a whole bunch of stuff for that. So we got the soul soil last time. We don't need that much of it. I think I'll need more vines. I need vines to mix into recipes for like stone bricks and stuff. So I think what I want to do is I want to take, I don't know, maybe a stack is enough. Maybe we'll do 2 stacks. I'm going to head up over here somewhere and just set up a bunch of wall segments for the vines to grow on so we can harvest some more. So that's one thing I want to do. The other thing I want to do is get this coal. Do I have any? I must have. Okay, let's... I don't have a pick. I don't know where my pickaxe is. I told people last time about it. So I might not have any coal that is actually... okay, this is good. You could have burned some blaze rods, I guess, but this is better. But yeah, I don't know where my fortune pickaxe has gone. I've at some point put it in some box, and then I think I've thrown that in my sorter system back at Limepunk. And it's just gone now. It's somewhere in the system and it hasn't finished sorting, I guess. So, we want to smelt up these red terracotta to get glazed terracotta, and then 24 black terracotta as well. Those are what we're gonna need. And then we have one thing that we didn't gather last time for this build, and that is some leaves. And we'll get to that later, because it's gonna be the very last part of the project, I think. Okay, well, we have 4 remaining, so I can't really resist doing this, I guess. Good. Now we have them growing everywhere. And so hopefully that'll give us a good amount of vines, because I will need a bunch. I will definitely need a bunch. I spent quite a bit of time here designing this tower in creative mode, so I know quite a lot about how I want it done. However, I've figured out a couple of things. The initial plan was to have a 4-way gateway thing at the bottom of the tower, so you could walk in from any of the 4 directions. That doesn't make sense now, because there's a river here, and there's a river here, and there's going to be a bridge here and a bridge here. And originally I had kind of envisioned this with a circular pond around it, but now we have it in the middle of the river instead, which is much cooler. But yeah, we'll need to adapt the design a little bit. The other thing is I don't have any design for the bridges yet. That kind of depends on their lengths and what we want to do, so we'll start with the tower and then we'll get to the bridges. Oh yeah, and the reason I have everything set up over here is because this is going to be outside the tower, and so there's going to be two blocks outside, and of course now this is on the side where there isn't going to be a gateway, so that's good. Anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll run a time lapse of this build, and I'll get back to you and show you some of the details once we're getting closer to done. Alright, so we got a decent ways into this build now. I realized I forgot some glazed terracotta. We want another glazed terracotta pattern in these 4 spots. And then here we have bookshelves. And the idea here is, of course, this is an old magician's tower, so we're going to have an enchanting setup up here with an enchanting table in the middle. But it's all folded in, and if you step over here to use it, all of these pop up and it becomes a fully powered enchanting table. To do that, we need to wire a bunch of redstone underneath here, which is great because my inventory is full. Okay, we'll sort this out. Let's just put some stuff away for a moment. Oh, that is a pretty sweet approach already. I'm liking it. Let's see if we can land up top. Ooh, I nearly fell down there. Okay, so I went back, I got a few things. So we got some gray terracotta, which is what I was missing before, and I got some cobblestone because that's actually what the problem is right now. So the intention here is that this, which is now a scaffolding up, is supposed to be a bubble column up, and this is a way down. Splash. So that will be very nice once this is an actual bubble column, but we still have that to do. So for the first part here, I'm going to throw that in so we smelt it up and get those 4 last blocks in. I just realized I forgot something else. So we're going to go do some stealing. That's a very fancy thing to do. I have no idea who planted this, but it's been fully grown like forever, and I'm in the area, so it's going to regrow real quick. But we need some of this stuff. Let's replant. Like the good citizen we are, we cover our tracks and nobody will ever know. There we go. And now all we need is this functionality, and so that needs to go underneath. And of course we don't want to do too much. Can I let me down? There we go. We don't want to take up too much space here, and we also there's going to be a bubble column on that side, so we can't put too much like redstone that shows. Or the right here is where the bubble column is going to be actually. So what we're going to do is fall off. Good. There we go. Now it's very dark. Guess I'll put a torch on that piston for now, so that we can even see what we're doing, because we need to power all of these at once, and that's not the easiest thing. Okay, so I'm gonna throw an item onto this pressure plate so we can see where the signal is and how things are going from down here. So that's good. We got that. That powers both of those. So that's good. But now we need to power the ones on the sides of them, in the corners. You can see this bookshelf up here needs to be powered. And to do that, we're going to stick a couple of repeaters in like so. And basically, this way we can power the entire line out into these corners. And stick repeaters everywhere. Very good. We got them all up except these 3. Obviously this one is still missing, but we'll put that in last as we leave. So now there's a problem. That problem is, how the heck do we get the power to these ones? And I did figure out a way to do this. And it involves having materials with you up here that I don't. So I guess we'll make a crafting table up here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a slab there. Put redstone on top of that, so that goes up here. And then we're going to use these target blocks. So the new nice fancy thing with target blocks is they redirect power. So that powers that one, and that powers that one. And now we can put the last remaining piston back if I can place it the right way. And now that's also powered. So all of them are powered now. And now we just need to get back out of here and manage to place this piston. There we go. All right, they're all up. If I pick up this item, they all go down. Woohoo! Awesome. So that's the functionality of that little piece done. And the nice thing is, like, you'll be going past here with the bubble stream. And we'll cover up these, obviously, but then you'll see a piston and a bookshelf. So it's not too bad. It's not too visible. So I took that down. What we're going to do here is going to be a little bit interesting, I think. So we're going to put dark oak signs on the walls here. Like so. Except without a W on it. And this blends in actually pretty nicely. It doesn't show up that much. Then we're going to have a chain that goes from the ceiling all the way down here. And the rest of the blocks here are also, I think... We could put signs all the way up, except with those blocks. We could cover in blocks all the way down. I was also thinking about putting chains in there, but maybe the better thing to do is just to cover these in with blocks instead of over that level. I think I'll try that to begin with. That actually looks pretty awesome. It's going to be a bubble column here, obviously a water column, but it looks pretty free. Like, it's not like this tube of glass that you normally have. So I'm very happy about that. And that is now lacking a water source, so if we put that in, now we actually have a bubble column. You can kind of see the bubbles here. The shaders are not compatible with the fancy graphics mode yet, and so we can't see them properly. But we have a water column, and we can go up. Top of the tower. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Down and up, and this it looks pretty cool, I think. The signs don't really look that obtrusive. They don't show up that much. These actually blend in really well, and yeah, it doesn't really look like too big of a deal, but it's just a magical water pillar standing there. I'm happy with that. So I was just passing by base and I realized something, that this hopper's backed up, and this is where, well, all my iron's supposed to go. So I found before when it was backed up that, yeah, stuff just didn't go in. I'm going to make a slight modification here. All of these are pointed the other way, so it's fine. We can put stuff here. So I'm going to take a barrel, stick that on top of here, and then we'll put the hopper on here. So stuff will now fall into that one instead. And yeah, this one, lots of capacity. So even if this is backed up, we can expect all of the iron to go into there and just sit in holding until the system is completed. This down here, by the way, this is Fwip's house. You might have seen like glimpses of it, but Fwip was just streaming, so he's back on the server, which is very nice. I'm super happy to have him back here. He was just streaming and he built this house like entirely without planning and just went in and built an awesome house here. So that's pretty cool. I'm super happy to have him back on the server. He's only going to be streaming from the server for now though, so if you want to catch him, then you better get on his streaming schedule on Twitch. I also stream from here on Saturdays, by the way, so if you want to catch me, you can do the same. Alright, well, the first stage of this build is done. I'm very happy with it. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. It needs a lot of like leaf placement on the outside. We still miss one of those beam-like things. The magical energy swirling around this thing, or whatever you want to call it. But at least we have a tower, and in this shape, I'm pretty okay with leaving it. Because that's what I'm going to do now. Something else requires our attention. Alright, so I'm making my way out in the Nether now to somewhere where Logic has been working on something, because way back he helped me with something and I promised him that when he called on it I would repay the favor. Oh wow, yeah, look at this. Everything is iron pressure plated up, and there he is. Hello, Logic.
Hey, welcome on in. Nice flights.
Wow, what a place you have here.
I know. I've been kind of making it sort of, well, I was going to say homely, but it's kind of the opposite of that, really, isn't it? Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah, and
that's a nice soundtrack as you move around, I guess.
Yeah. I've been a bit ostentatious with the iron pressure plates everywhere.
Wow.
But yeah. So anyway, I've summoned you here because I have a business proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you going into business together. So,
All right.
okay, right. Let me lay it down, and then if you want to think about it, that's fine. But okay, let's see. So, right. First of all, I need your body.
Well, that's what they all say to me, you know.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, so I need your body. Basically, over here, as you can imagine, I'm going to build a Wither skeleton farm over here. So this is the fortress, and I've kind of cleared out this area here.
Oh, cool.
And it's going to be a new design, and it's actually for 2 players. So I thought, because we're on a multiplayer server, I'm not going to worry about just a single player style farm. I'm going to build one that's good for multiplayer. So there's 2 of us here, we're buddies. So I thought maybe you could help me out, and you can be the AFK player. So I'll show you where the spot is later. And as you're AFK and the Wither skeletons are spawning, I could be somewhere else and chopping them up and getting all the drops. And then I was thinking, here's the deal. If I sell the goods, I'll split the profits with you 50-50. What do you reckon?
That doesn't sound too... Oh, hi.
Nice shot.
That doesn't sound all that bad to me, actually. So what you're telling me is I come and do nothing, and then you pay me diamonds.
Yeah, exactly. You come here, stand around, do literally nothing, and you'll get money. That's it. You get diamonds.
That's a hard deal to say no to.
Well, there's one extra thing I need. So the one extra, just a small little thing, right?
All right.
I need a lot of Wither roses. And I know you've got a farm, so I was wondering, could you hook me up with the Wither roses I need for this farm as part of the deal? What do you reckon?
Well, I do have the farm. I haven't tested it since we upgraded, I must admit. So hopefully it still works, but if it doesn't, then I guess I have a new project to sort out. But we should be able to do that.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, shall I show you the AFK spot where I need you to stand? That'd be useful, so you know where it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, right. Let's take a fly, and I'll show you where it is.
Suspicious looking vine.
Yeah, so it's up here. I'm still getting used to how to climb these things sometimes, but yeah.
Yep. Oh, same.
What happened there? Right, okay, right, there we go. Okay, we'll try again.
Pro Minecraft gameplay right here.
Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? Right, and up one more.
Okay.
And up here, there's actually another one of my farms. I'm not sure. Have you seen this? I'm not sure if you have or not.
I've seen it at a distance. Yes.
Right. So this is my iron farm.
Yeah.
It's currently turned off. But yeah, it's kind of one of those farms. I turned it on for a couple of hours, and that's all I need for the rest of the season.
Oh, that's perfect. This looks like a doomsday machine. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's cool.
Oh,
so over here, if you look directly above me, there's a piece of glowstone and some glass. All you got to do is just stand there. That's it.
Stand on top of that.
That's what you got to do. That's it. That's what you got to do.
All right. So there's a little bit of a precision flight here.
Yeah, you need to improve your flying skills though.
Oh, we're saying the pro Minecraft gameplay right here.
Okay, there we go.
Oh no. That's all. Okay, I made a fail. But I can make some modifications for a noob like me. This is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm just not doing anything today. Like this is.
Okay, I'm sure we can make it a bit more. How do you choose your
partners, man?
Well, maybe I'm reconsidering now. Right, I'll tell you what. I'll make some adjustments to make it super easy for you to get out there.
I'm gonna. Oh wow! Really? I was even holding shift.
How did you not do it that time? Okay, right. I'm gonna have to make that like at least like maybe a 50 by 50 square for you to land on or something.
Yeah. with shiny blinking lights. Can I get that like a landing strip?
Oh yeah, like a full runway. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So that is the deal. And of course, you've got your arena for withers. So of course that'll all come into play as well, right? So I can supply you obviously with all the head you need for the withers as well for that. So
that's very handy. So like when I built that, I was like, we're gonna do a game in there with plenty of withers, and I was going to say basically anybody who wants to join the game, please bring your own heads. But if we have a good supply of heads, that's awesome. This makes the whole thing so much better. Yeah, all right, perfect. Well. I guess I better get out of here and take a look at that Wither Rose farm then.
That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna need. I'll do some double check, some calculations. I'll let you know exactly how many I need. But yeah, it's quite a lot.
Yeah, perfect. I'll get on that.
Okay, awesome. Cheers, dude.
Yeah, thank you very much, partner.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, I'll catch you later.
All right, so I am out at the Witherrose farm. This Fwip and I built this thing. If you haven't seen it, go back and look at that because that was an awesome montage. But yeah, that was back in the beginning of this season. And I haven't really been here much. Fwip has been doing most of the AFKing and like he's been running the shop here. It's still working decently, I would say, but oh yeah, I've got like 3 shulkers full of wither roses at this point. I don't know what he needs really. Whoa! Whoa! That was interesting. Let's see if I can even... Uh-oh. Bad idea. Bad idea. Should have slept immediately. Maybe I can't because of the spiders. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. This is a bit of a predicament, so I'm going to try to snag the bed. And the good part about this is if I die again... Let's see if Jim can save me. If I die again, then... Oh god. Okay, skeletons all over the place. Uh-oh. This is not good. If I die again, then at least I'll be respawning back at another portal. Okay, there's a zombie there. Oh, thank god. Burn, you little git. Burn. Okay, we're running. We're running. Apparently, yeah, okay, you have a... Well, we'll be punching you for a bit then. Or dying. I'm basically dead at this point. Unless I can find some water to drop into from here. This... Nope! Not much. Okay, maybe here? Well... Guess that half-hearted experience gotta be good for something. I don't have any blocks either, so I can't... Okay. Oh, wow. I was lucky. Alright, alright. Can I dodge you? That'll heal a tiny bit. Not much, but maybe it'll be enough. Okay, we got 2.5 hearts. I'm gonna try to make a break for the nether portal. It's gonna be super tricky to get there. Should probably grab the sand block while I could there, but... Alright. So you're also gonna run out of food pretty quickly here. Dang it! Okay, so we're in the... Okay, the portal is over there. I can... If this is solid, then I can get there. I think I shook the guy. Alright, here's the situation. I need to get back home. Good God. I think I have decent gear. There's the portal. Good. I need to get elytra. I need to get rockets. I need to get everything. And I need to be extremely prepared so that I can go there, fly directly to where I died and pick up all the stuff. Because I think there's flowing water. If that's the case, then the stuff is gonna all flow off the edge. That's gonna be sucky. Alright, well, we're walking because I can't even run anymore. And I 100% refuse to kill myself. I do not want a higher number than is absolutely necessary. So, walk of shame it is. I mean, I guess this is better than nothing. We also need, I'm pretty sure I have, and it's, yeah, we have spare elytra. Good. Very good. So, what we need is we need to go there, and we need to be ready to basically immediately pick everything up before it goes off the edge. And now the problem is I should leave the bed because I don't need the bed there. And I need to have as much inventory space as possible when I do this so that I can pick up everything as soon as possible. Here we are, coming up on it now. Where's the thing? Okay, there it is. We should be going behind it. Oh, this is behind it. No, no, no. Come on, come on. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Dropped off. Well, so I'm getting most of my stuff back. Ooh, come on. But something fell off the edge, and I don't know what it was. It looked like a shulker box. Also, it's extremely noisy here. Come on, give me with that, whatever that is. Looked like a potion. Just because I don't care that much. Something over here. Is that a shulker box? That is indeed a shulker box. Let's assess the damage. Alright, I got my ender chest, so that's good. Got this. Let's switch to my default set. Why did that hurt so much? Like, it's weird. Alright. Both of the pickaxes. The axe, the shovel, the sword. So all the really, like, in the shield. That's an empty. I think I might have lost an empty shulker. In which case that was the luckiest thing that could happen, really. Considering. Whew. What I was in the process of saying before that little snafu was this farm is working, but it's breaking. You need to repair it constantly to be able to use it here. And I also... Well, it would be nice replacing parts of it with obsidian or maybe waterlogged blocks or both. I'm pretty sure that things shouldn't be breaking. Let's land real soft like this time, but look at this. There are endermen all over the place, and we need them to be in a very specific location for this farm to work. We're supposed to have a layer of walls here, and we're missing all of it. Dang. I don't even have enough walls to rebuild it now. Okay. Alright, let's fly up again. The walls are gonna be a tricky part because we can't make them out of obsidian, obviously. Whoa! What is going on today? What's up with this server? I don't know. Maybe I'm just messing stuff up, but like it feels like flying is super glitchy today. Wow, okay. Let's see. Stash these wither roses, get rid of some of these ender pearls. I'm thinking about making some form of piston mechanism outside of the farm and basically have like a stash of walls outside, making them get pushed back in, if you know what I mean, so that we have extra walls, because I don't really see a good way of solving that part. Maybe we could waterlog them, but yeah. I think we're just getting like a bunch of explosion damage here that is kind of problematic. Alright, that was exciting. That was way more exciting than it should have been. Anyway, the farm appears to have been mostly working fine, but it keeps breaking like that. That's what I was gonna say. And we need to constantly like AFK for a little bit, or just sit around for a little bit, then go down and repair it, and wait for a bit, repair it, wait for a bit, repair it, and that's how I've been doing. But I got basically... So I believe I had them all in here, so that's not the one I messed up and dropped there. So we have 3 full shulkers, now we have 4. There's a chicken right there. We're going back to the fantasy district now. It has actually been a couple of days since I was here last, so it'll be interesting to see if more stuff has popped up. Oh yeah, some differences for sure. Constant traders. This is different. So somebody started working on the ravine. That's awesome. And this is new. Whose is this? No sign. Okay, fine. You stay there. I hope it's named, otherwise it's gonna despawn real quick. Vigo's got some new fancy mushrooms on his stick. Ooh. And there are vines going down. I wonder if these are like capped on like string or something, or if they're gonna be there all the way down to the bottom. Alright, very cool. So. The core idea here is that this is an ancient tower. It's supposed to, you know, represent the power of a mage that is no longer around. Some ancient being built this tower, and now the tower itself is all that's standing. It's magical lanterns lighting up this tower forever. And the ancient magic of enchantments are still around through this mechanism at the top of the tower. But that also means that this thing has been abandoned for quite some time. People might come here to draw on that magic, but they certainly aren't keeping it up to date. And so this thing should be starting to be reclaimed by nature. It's a little overgrown. There are plants taking over sort of at least the top parts, like reaching downwards, clinging on to the power, maybe to feed up for the magic up here. And yeah, so that's why we needed the leaves. This is fantastic. Of course, it's not done yet. We have a bunch of stuff left to do, but the build itself is almost done. The exterior is done. Could probably keep tweaking that, but to be honest, I'm pretty happy with it. And then we need to do the interior, which I don't know. What do you think? I'm either thinking that it should be a sort of magical thing with this like magical energy flowing up that. So that would mean making like almost like a sculpture inside of it with probably stained glass and end rods and stuff swirling upwards. The other thing would be to simulate that the nature has basically reclaimed the inside of the tower as well. So that would mean that we would have a similar kind of thing, but probably more intricate, probably more stuff in there, maybe even like some branches and stuff, not just leaves. But I don't know. It's a little hard to say what would look the best. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments, what you think would look best. And then we need to build the bridges, and I guess that means that probably we should be building some of the path that leads here and that goes off onto the village then, because yeah, it just kind of makes sense that we build it all up and make it coherent. It will be nice to have a nice looking path going past the others. But that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Sly Slime, and I'll see you next time back on Legacy SMP. Take care.